bridge that they used to walk over here. And here we're going under the bridge. Uh-oh.
No, we did nothing. The only thing we did is on top of it. It's only
Let me get back. I'm Paul.
And you see a beginning of an arch. Look there, you see that? An arch. Yeah. Above that arch is where the people used to walk on top to go to the Temple Mount. Actually, this is what you see here. The number 7 is what you see, the arch. You see number 7? You saw that there was a bridge. People would walk from over it to the Temple Mount. That also give you an idea how high was the wall. Remember, I described the height of the wall. Now, what do you see today is here. And where we're going to walk is right here. We're going to walk on number 4. Today you see number 6, and you see the beginning of number 7. Are we good? Yes? Please give room to the other.
Very deep.
Sherry? Michelle? Michelle?
There's a model.
See that?
Did you see that? Were you there when you saw it? That's the wall right there.
Careful. Pay attention. Wake up. Come here.
Okay. Folks, what we actually see is we understand here when we're going to see a larger model, scale model of the temple. Where we are actually somewhere here. We are about here. Actually, sorry, we are about here right now. We're going to walk. You see soon I'm going to lower the model. We're going to walk along the natural rock and we're going to go to the fortress. We will be at that, see a fortress right here? Yeah. That is a fortress that was called the Antonia. That tower is a fortress. We're going to be in the inner courtyard of that fortress very soon, because this is where we're going to see where the Roman played on the life of Jesus and people before his time and also people after his time. This is where he was condemned. Why do we need a fortress over there? First of all, the builder was Herod. Why do we need a fortress right by the temple? What is the reason?
Protection, because there might have been an uprising.
Right. Remember Herod paranoia. In other words, he always knew, and he was right, that if there is going to be any problem, any uprising, it will start right in there. Because in there, they are under the influence of the high priest, no longer after the king. So he said, I want to make sure to know what's going in there. Therefore, I'm going to have my eyes to look in what's going to be in the temple. Therefore, he built the Antonia. He named it after his best friend, Anthony. Marcus Antonius. So, we are seeing the temple. Guys, we were yesterday right here at the southern stairs right here. Remember that?
Yeah.
We were sitting, you have a chance as we walk down, you can see that. People would come with a tunnel all the way here. This is where there's going to be a trade of money changing. And also you can still buy some of your sacrifice had you didn't bought it before.
That's the court of the Gentiles.
This is the court of the Gentiles all the way here. And here also. And by that white fence over there, from that white fence indoor, Gentiles could no more go. In other words, here and here, yes, but not past the white fence. There was a sign to tell them that only Jews could walk past the white fence. In other words, this was the main tourist attraction. People want to come and visit. They were allowed to, not only the Jews. The question is, why do we need, remember Jesus was very much upset of the money changers, right?
Yes.
Why do we need money changers here?
Well, because they only had temple money that they had to buy, and it was, they had to pay an exorbitant price, bad rate of exchange.
Not only that, there is another reason. If you're a Jew that lived in Syria, what kind of money will you carry? Syrian money. That money had an image on the money. If it has image on the money, this money is not good. You have to change it to a local money, Hebrew money, that had never had, even on the shekels. Did you look at your shekels?
Yeah.
That you have? No images.
No.
We don't use any image on the shekel. Not on the paper note, yes, but not on the shekel. Never. Just money, no images. That money will be good. He can buy his sacrifice, and he will go then and sacrifice, present to the priest, and etc., etc., etc. You're going to hear a lot about it tomorrow. But do remember, money has to be changed. Of course, he was upset because their money changers were taking advantage of many people. But the money had to be changed. So you know why there were money changers in there? Actually, what you see is where is the wailing wall that we worship today. The level of where people are praying today. You see the small lights? Do you see the bedrock? The brown, the light brown color is the bedrock. We are going to walk parallel to the bedrock. Sometimes you see the bedrock, and you will see what I told you before, that the peak of the mountain is over there. You see the peak right there? And actually Herod filled that entire mountain, and he created a big, and then he retained retaining wall, retaining wall, retaining wall. Now we understand why. Everything that the Jewish people brought to be sacrificed had to be brought to the inner courtyard, right here. Look at where I'm pointing. And then, you see the semicircle stairs, the Levi and the priest will stand, receiving the offering, going into the further inner courtyard. This is only for the Levites to go. You see that white